Hey, here's a little behind the scenes update. In fact, you're seeing this before you see the video, so don't run screaming from the room. My video is good. The meal was absolutely delicious. And part of it comes out looking just like a picture book. And the other part of it comes out looking like a hot mess. So it just goes to show not everything comes out perfect. But guess what? Whatever it looked like, it sure did taste good. So stay tuned and enjoy your Sunday morning entertainment as we make breakfast omelet sandwiches. Back in a bit. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Sunday morning. And it's breakfast time. Have you got your coffee ready? Well, I shouldn't really say that because it's breakfast time where I am right now, but it could be dinner time where you are right now. But anyway, I'm going to show you a cute little recipe. Now, I've never made it before. I saw it on Pinterest, but I'm going to give it a try. And already I can tell you it won't look like the one on Pinterest because of the way I cut the bread. But anyway, everyone has heard of, I'm sure, egg in a hole, where you take a little like cookie cutter and cut a piece of bread out of the middle and then drop the egg in that while it's toasting on a griddle or pan and kind of cook the egg inside the bread. Well, I'm going to do very much the same thing, but I'm going to make an omelet in the hole. And it has a few ingredients, and I will share with you what they are when we get down to the table. But basically, as far as I can see, the ingredients can be any ingredients that you like in your omelet. And it calls for half of this makes, I'm just making two. It calls for half a green pepper and half a red pepper. And what I have, I keep in the freezer at all times. These this happens to be Pick Sweet. I get it at Walmart. But it's tricolor peppers and onions, and I will show you what they look like. And so it makes it easy when you have just a couple of people that you can dump out some of these and let them defrost a little bit, and you've got your peppers and onions, and it calls for an onion also. So I'm going to take you down. I'm going to use my griddle today because I don't really need to use the griddle. I'm only making two, but I thought it would be easier for you to see. So I'm going to take you down to the griddle and we'll show you what we're going to make our omelet sandwich in a hole. Back in just a second. Okay, now these are the onions and peppers that come out of the bag, and the only problem is they're too big. I had these sitting on a cutting board for a little while, so they're not frozen solid. But I'm going to just chop these up. The main thing, as far as I can see, when making this, is you do need to have your ingredients fairly chopped up. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is add some meat. You can add meat of your choice. Guess what I'm adding? Spam. Yep, you either love it or you hate it, and we actually like it. And I use it quite often to fry up with eggs. So I'm going to take one of these pieces, chop it up nice and fine. You know, if you like Spam, I saw a website the other day on YouTube channel. I think the name of the channel is Jess and the Boys, and they do a What's for Dinner. and they made 3 recipes using Spam, and they were quite amazing. Let me see, I want to get my scraper. Well, I didn't find it, so I'm going to use the spatula just as well anyway. Let me put a little oil and butter on there. Doesn't take much. And we'll get these on to cook. And so you could put whatever you like to have in your omelets on the griddle. I like mushrooms. Bob does not like mushrooms. So I'm going to put some over here separately and add it to mine. I have more mushroom than I can use. It's only 1 mushroom. You're also going to need, of course, egg. And there's actually only 1 egg per sandwich. And some cheese of choice. It called for mozzarella. Let these fry up a little bit. Get toasty. Don't let the mushrooms hit the rest of it. All right. And turn that up just a little bit. Get a little bit more fry on this. And I'm going to do 1 egg at a time, because if I tried to do them both in this dish, one guy would get all the egg and the other one wouldn't get any. But you could very easily take, this griddle probably would do 8 or 10. Get these ingredients cooked up the evening before and have yourself a little brunch party. Now I'm trying to put this in some kind of a square, kind of. And I may have too much filling, but we're going to see. I think I'm going to take a little out of that and put it over here. Okay. So now I have my bread, and I'm going to put it down, hopefully, and fit all this in. And as usual, I'm one of these people who more is better. And so I try to squeeze as much in as I can. There you go. Whoop. And that piece of bread broke when I cut it. So I'm going to just try to squish it together. Okay. And I use that one for me. So I'll put some mushrooms on that one. Oh well, let's put them all. And the reason you don't want it to split is because you don't want the egg to fall out. Now I'm going to add the egg to this one. I'm going to add the egg to this one. Top it with some cheese. And put its cover on. Now I'm going to take a little bit of softened butter and just add it to the cover. And you can see I leaked that one, but I think that'll still be just fine. Now we're going to let these cook for just a few seconds, few minutes, get that egg going. Watch the pan for me. This one is not going to flip well, I can tell already, because I broke the bread. And the cheese that I just put on the top is going to be like a glue to hold that bread on. Sounds good. I don't think we're quite ready to turn yet. Well, mine won't look very good, but I bet it tastes good. And I think you could probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4 at a time on here. Get your ingredients ahead of time. Put a bunch of eggs in a blender, blend them up, pour a little egg into each one. Ooh, not bad. Oops, not good. See, not everything works out just fine, but guess what? We'll fix it. We'll fix it right like this. Here we go. All fixed. And I knew that was going to happen because 1, I broke the bread, and 2, had too much stuffing in it, but it looks fine now. One would never know. Give it a chance to toast a little bit on the other side. And I'm going to serve it with some fruit. See if I can pick this a little bit. What is that? Let's go, Bobbies. Bobby, breakfast is ready. And we get this concoction off of here. Oh well. Sometimes things don't look as good, but they sure taste good. Give it a little salt. And you know, I don't salt Bob's. Of all the things in this world he does not like salt on, it's eggs. Bob?
What?
Well, it may not look pretty, but I bet it's going to taste good. And again, I think another secret is other than trying to shove so much stuff in there wasn't room, I think another thing I would do is cut the bread when it's frozen. I think it would cut easier. It tended to want to tear. Ooh, that plate's hot. Ooh, cheesy. Delicious. Wait a minute, I have to pass Bob his. He's taking it away. I'm going to take another bite. Get down in the middle where you can see that cheese. Mmm. It's wonderful, and it's because the bread keeps it all in a little container. Well, it's supposed to. So, give it a try. Get your bread cut better than I did. And make yourself an omelet in a hole. I'm going to close out now because I'm going to eat the rest of this while it's still hot. So I'll see you Tuesday for craft day. In the meantime, have fun making some omelets in a hole. And let me know how they work out. I'll talk to you later. Love ya. Everybody play safe. Keep safe. Everybody wear your masks. Keep your distance. Play by the rules. Wash your hands. And everybody play nice now. See you Tuesday. Love you. Bye-bye.